Let me bring up a related issue. As of May 5th, the IRS expects its employees to return to the office for half of all their workdays. My first question would be, why only half?
Well, you know, the guidelines that we've put in effect for all Treasury employees, including IRS, conform with OMB and administration guidance, which is half. Now, in many cases, and this certainly applies to IRS employees, I mean, what's required for many people is to be there full-time. And this is true for large numbers of IRS employees. It's true for our employees who work in the Bureau of Engraving and Printing and the mint and manufacturing processes. So this differs. It's only half if that's something that's compatible with getting the job done. So our guidance throughout Treasury employees is we need to see what's necessary to effectively serve the American public, and only when telework is compatible with that is it permitted.
Well, I looked at the latest data from the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration, and the Inspector General found that IRS employees teleworked 22% of the time, worked in person 37% of the time, and engaged in some sort of hybrid work 40% of the time on average during the first quarter of the fiscal year. So I'm trying to reconcile the data that's reported by the Inspector General to the IRS's goal of having its employees work half of their workdays in the office. It seems to me that the Inspector General found that they are not working half of their workdays in the office.
You know, some of the employees are covered by collective bargaining agreements. They're members of a union, and to enforce those rules requires an agreement with the union.
Let me just ask you one final question, and let me suggest that I think those contracts need to be renegotiated with the taxpayers' interests in mind.
Agreed.